Love. A plea for love.
Es gibt wohl kein anderes Phänomen auf dieser Welt.
There is probably no other phenomenon in this world which affects so much humanity in their lives, such as love. Oh well, maybe also money. But I dare say that this is really just a substitute for the lack of love. People whose lives revolve mostly around money are really just lonely in their heart. They are actually lacking love. And that's the exciting thing about love. When one is in love, hardly anything is needed concerning physical assets in life. A roof over your head, a bed, and some food. This can be observed very well when people are in love. Then everything that previously was so important becomes so unimportant suddenly. But the falling in love is only a temporary phenomenon, a reflection of love itself. From having fallen in love, certainly true love may arise, but if you're not careful, also dependency. In most cases, it will be that. Which brings us to a very important question. How do I recognize love? Well, it's actually quite simple. If in the body, here, in the entire core body, it is flowing, calm, and warm, then I am in a state of love. It is easily confused with dependency and addiction. And this state has to be permanently and regardless of any external circumstances or actions. If it is, for example, only flowing calm and warm when I drink a bottle of beer, then that is not love, but dependency. And that is precisely the reason why many people drink alcohol as a substitute for love. Even if it is only flowing calm and warm inside me when I'm together with a certain person, then that is not love, but infatuation. This is actually the same thing as any addiction, except that it is more, well, liver-friendly. And even if I have accomplished anything great in life, and then a sense of flowing, calm and warm is arising, this also does not have much to do with love. And most important, even if this feeling of flowing, calm and warm only comes in meditation or yoga or other spiritual exercises, even that is not love. But it's a little step closer. Maybe. All of these states depend on external circumstances or from actions which one performs. And all this takes some effort to create it, because one's happiness is then dependent on special circumstances or actions. Therefore, it is indeed dependency. And every addiction always has a kind of half-life. If you drink alcohol, for example, it's not just that you always need that to feel flowing, calm and warm, but also that you have to use more and more of it over time. The same applies to success or money, and even for spiritual practices. Most people live a combination of dependencies, so that it is not that obvious and also more liver-friendly. They fall in love every few years anew, they look for small and big successes, do some spiritual stuff, and in the meantime they watch a little bit TV. And this is nothing bad in itself. Only if this lack of love is to be covered up, then it becomes ugly, because all these substitutes satisfy less and less, and the person becomes more and more dissatisfied, without really knowing the cause, because it is covered up from, well, alcohol, cigarettes, and perhaps even from so-called spiritual exercises. Now, how do I obtain love? Well, by loving, of course. And how does one love? By leaving out, and that's the only way to do it, fear, rage, ambition, jealousy, dependency, all that. Everything that is not love. And how do I drop all this? Only while one is fully aware that all of these things do not do well. Just knowing is not enough. Very high awareness is needed about the impact. You need to really feel it in your body of too little love and too much, for example, alcohol. One must be deeply fed up of all this. If you fell in love for the 10th time and it didn't work out again, and once you really were fully present in the whole love story, both during the pink clouds as well as in the murky depression afterwards, only then you will eventually recognize what is truly essential in your life. That's what I call self-awareness. And for that, meditation, yoga, tantra, and spiritual seminars are a truly wonderful support you should definitely take advantage of. Love is always light, yet deep, serene and yet serious, devoted yet straight. And it's more than just a part-time job. It is a life orientation on the deepest level. A life without love is terrible, living hell. A life of love is truly wonderful, but it often takes a kind of fearlessness to get there. With love, Dirk Liesenfeld.